Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your weekly preview for the week of August 15th, 2022. So let's get into it. The SOULFORGE, the World Event, the Glory Shop, the Event Key Drop Table, the Stones, the campaign, all that stuff right now. Let's go. So we got Stone Dead is the name of the event. Let's go straight to the SOULFORGE and see what I can recommend for y'all as far as mythics go, or legendaries, or weapons. What do we got this week? Alright, what are the mythics? We have Astral Mother. I'm doing this a little bit different this week as well. I'll let you know in a little bit what's going on, but it's pretty much the same thing, just a little bit different. I think you might like it. The Archduke, who I call the Archdukey. Shabana Vespera. And Gargantuar. Might be a very good week to save up and not spend. If I had to give you one, I would say Shabana Vespera. Not one of my favorites. Not a borderline top 10, not a top 15, probably not even a top 20. Probably it's super average in my opinion, maybe above average, so like B tier, C, B minus, C plus, something like that. 26 blue, purple, yellow, drifting sands, elemental mystic. Give 17 to a random skill on an ally. Create 9 gems of their mana color, then repeat 2 more times for random allies. 30% chance to summon a Jin when matching 4 or more gems. So, you know, there are some neat teams out there with it. It does make a lot of mana sometimes if you cast it on, like, I don't know. It just makes a lot of mana sometimes. And it's not terrible. It's just like above average. So I would not recommend crafting it. But if you're looking for an opinion on which one's the best in the SOULFORGE, just because you have an excess of diamonds and you already have the top 10, then Shabana Vespera would be the first one to go for. After that, it might be Astral Mother, but it's probably the Archdukey, but they're really close. I like Astral Mother a little bit better because it does true damage, and it has some sort of, board control. 24 yellow, green, purple, Divinian Fields, Divine Centaur. Remove all gems of a chosen color. So you can remove a color that you do not use or that the enemy uses or something like that. And then you deal true scatter damage boosted by the gems removed. So you pick like the color that's most numerous that you don't use or that the enemy uses a lot of, and then you can do true scatter damage, which true damage is always nice. And then Pool of Stars, 40% chance to give Reflect to a random ally when my turn begins. Reflect isn't like a major status effect in this game. Let's see. Archdukey would be next. 25 red, blue, brown. Blighted Lands Daemon. Deal damage to an enemy. There's a percentage chance equal to my magic to destroy them. If they die, summon a Lemure. So that's usually less than a 50% chance. You can buff it up a little bit, but it's not as easy as like a High King Irongut to do so. Once again, it's kind of like Shabana Vespera. There are teams out there for it, but it's not like used very often. And I don't like it too much. I do like instant kills, but I don't know. Something about that one rubs me the wrong way. Gargantuar is last. He's one of the worst mythics in the game. He deals damage to an enemy boosted by all allies and enemies killed. So he doesn't really do any damage until things are already dead, including your own team. So anything that boosts off of you dying is always considered bad. All right, what's the legendaries? Do we have anything good? We got Carnex, Garnock, Anknum, and Tannenbaum. So another weird mix. If I were you, I would just save your diamonds this week. It looks like a big saver. Carnex is decent. Garnock has a 50% start for orcs, but it might be the worst 50% start in the game because we don't use orcs too much. But hey, if you don't have it, you might as well get it, because 50% starts are decent. Anknum's really not nothing to write home about. And Tannenbaum's cool. He does have like triple skull damage versus entangled enemies and bark skin and everything. He might be the best one here. I don't know, Carnex or yeah, I would just say Tannenbaum. He's newer and he's decent, but he's nothing like a top 10 or anything. I wouldn't waste your diamonds. But 16 yellow, green, Silverglade, Elemental Fade, deal damage to an enemy, then entangle them and pull them to the front, and then you can deal triple skull damage versus entangled enemies, and you have Bark Skin. So a solid legendary, just not something in the top 10 or 20. After that would probably be Carnix. 15 red, purple, creates 5 skulls, then explode 10 skulls, gain 54 armor. Decent tank, but there's way other better things like Gorgatha or that new mythic Chernabog or something like that would do you way better. And then let's see. It's like 5 in the morning, by the way, so sorry if I'm being slow here. Garnock, I guess, for the 50% start, but as you can see, his spell isn't too great. He deals 1 true damage to all allies, and then he creates red and brown boosted by orc allies and summon an orc troop. So he's not terrible, but he's like below average. And then Anknum is like, deal damage to all enemies boosted by cursed enemies. For every cursed enemy, give a barrier to a random ally. He might be a little bit better than Garnock, but Garnock has that 50% start and the summon and stuff. I don't know. Nothing too great here this week. And as far as the weapons, we're in a Hellcrag week again, so there's nothing here, really, because there's no, like, Hellcrag weapons that you have to go get. Not yet, anyways. So, the SOULFORGE is a big dud. If you're going to get anything, I would say Shavana Vespera, and then, Tannenbaum after that. So, pretty average, like, above average at best. Do not waste your diamonds. Save them up. Let's go check out the world event. We got Mistress of Stone. Face Medusa in Hellcrag and defeat her to break the curse. Collect Medusa scales each time you beat her as proof of your deeds. The medal is Skull and Spell. That's always the best because you can do either or. You still want to do Spell like 90% of the time, but at least you have the choice. Scoring super easy. You just do, they're all worth the same, so you do the highest level. We'll take a look at Hawks' post on the forum here in a second to see if there's any intricacies and like tell you what tier level to do and stuff like that. Let me go grab my rewards here. And I'm going to buy up in the shop until I get a medal just for video purposes. This is where it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do the teams on a separate video today. Instead of doing teams Tuesday tomorrow, I'm going to do the teams on a separate video today. So it's going to come out right after this video, and would appreciate if you'd watch it. It'll make this video a little bit quicker, and if people just want to see teams, they can watch that video, and if they just want to see the SOULFORGE and all that other stuff, they can watch this one. But yeah, I'll make a team in that, but let's go over the scoring and whatnot right now to see if there's anything like what tier you need to buy up to and stuff like that. And I'll mention like troops I think will be good for it. I'm not going to leave you hanging here, but I'll do a bunch of teams on a different video. All right, here we go. So this is the little graphic from Hawks on the forum. Here are the graphics to help you this week. Event summary, Mistress of Stone World Event. Medals are Spell and Skull Damage Boost. Restriction is Troops Hellcrag, Weapons Hellcrag. Scoring Medusa Scales are worth 2 points. Battles, Medusa's Burning Medusa, Dark Medusa, Frozen Medusa, Stormy Medusa, Toxic Medusa, Medusa's Creations, and increases by 2, can drop more. So they're worth 16 points, but they can increase by 2, and they can drop more. Highest level is best. Those who understand lowest level of the highest scoring should do that. Example, level 10 Burning drops the same as level 38 Burning and is easier. Okay, well you should just probably do the highest level. Total points required, 471,000 points. Total points required per member to close, 15,700 points. Average tier buy-in per member to close all rewards. Let's see if we can find that in here. They do not have it yet. They do not have it yet. So the tier... dang. That's what I get for doing it super early, but usually it's like tier 1 or tier 2. You don't have to buy too far up in there, so if you want to, today I would just buy like up to tier 2 is usually the recommendation, because you can get the explode and the enchant potion at least, and usually that's good enough anyway. I haven't seen it say like tier 3 or 4 in a long time. Usually it says 0 or 1 or 2, so I would just buy up to tier 2 to do your share. Invest in the event. The guild's giving you gems anyway. You might as well invest up to tier 2 at least. So get you more tokens and stuff, and help the guild and stuff like that. So yeah, as far as a team, I'll just give you some quick recommendations. Tourmaline actually good because he hits all enemies. So He might be a top 5 in this event. Chernobog good as well. It is a mana generator, maybe a tank, a dust storm, stone skin. Obsidiaxis also does damage to all enemies. That's what we want to see. Chalcedony would be pretty good just because she can loop. She hits one enemy at a time, so it may not be as fast as something that's going to hit all enemies. Especially like you're going to make up time early by killing easy battles, by hitting all enemies real quick, like brrrt. But later on, Chalcedony might be better because she's going to, you know, loop, and she's going to kill things one at a time. But the thing you got to do is, like, switch. You got to switch from hitting all enemies, and then when it gets really, really, really hard, you can, like, switch to a Chalcedony and loop and hit one at a time. Even if it's one-shotting, you still have to hit it 4 times. So early on, you want to use something that hits all enemies. I'm trying to get people to understand that. It's not like I have anything in, I don't get anything out of it. I'm just trying to help y'all. Light splash damage there, some splash damage there, not terrible. And that's it, dude. There's not very many troops to choose from, so maybe not a great week to start this thing where I'm doing the separate videos, but instead of doing Teams Tuesday tomorrow, it's going to be this. So, and I'll still do the faction video tomorrow for Tuesday, but Teams Tuesday is kind of eh. But yeah, I would start with like a Tourmaline or an Obsidiaxis team, and then I would probably switch into like a Chalcedony team a little later on or something. I don't know. I'll let y'all know on the teams video. But that's my suggestion for now. Let's wrap back around and do everything else. Let's go to the events. Alright, Stone Dead, new rare troop, Stone Zombie. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. And I probably should have grabbed that before I recommended teams, but that's what's going to happen in the second video. Guild Wars, by the way, Guild Wars is coming up, so don't forget to set your defends and your sentinels today, and then we have Guild Wars every day after today. I'll link my team video. If you want to see, let's go to Guild Wars, just as proof of how, you know, I'm not terrible. Sinnycool on YouTube, I'm in 2nd place. Twisted, of course, always in 1st, but I got 2nd there. Good old Boomstick Fancy Pants in 3rd place. Really Messy, Gemini, Daza. You see? Pretty good, so we are way up in 2nd. So I'll show you, I'll link all my teams at the end of this video. And we're in bracket 3, so that'll be cool. Maybe I can get Paragon. We'll see, though. But yeah, I'll link all my teams video at the end of this video. It has all my teams on it on one video. Alright, so Guild Wars, and then we have Mistress of Stone. Experience our new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. The Hellcrag Monument's going on. This is the last week for that, so get that done today so you can use those stats in Guild Wars. It all lines up pretty nicely there for once. Kingdom Pass, the Kingdom Pass, 6 more days on that as well, so you have 6 days to get those crowns. Pretty much 7 days. Week of Hellcrag, all Hellcrag troops gain 10% to their skills. Week of Undead, all Undead gain 10% to their skills. And bonus souls, use the Stone Zombie and Explorer to gain 40 souls. Alright, let's check out the shop. You gotta get that Spoils of War. It's just really worth it unless you're super duper early in the game. Pretty much anybody like level 500 and up should always grab that. Alright, Stone Zombie, here it is, the new troop. It's 10 blue-brown Hellcrag Undead Construct. Convert 4 stone blocks to either good or evil gargoyle gems, then explode a gem. So that's going to be pretty bad. A lot of the time there's not even any stone blocks on the board, so it's going to convert nothing and then explode 1 gem. So it's going to be pretty terrible unless you're using it in the underworld or with a troop that makes stone blocks. So just keep that in mind. That sounds pretty terrible to me. Might be one of the worst Glory Shop troops we've gotten in a while. So if you see anybody out there calling it the top 5 and the best, you know it's cap. Stone Skin, reduce damage from skulls by 50%. At least it's got that. And we're going to buy up to Mythic. Because I am at that point in the game where I have enough glory to do that. If you do not, then just check out this trait stone here, see if you need it, and then just buy according to that, whether you need this stone or not. You also get gold and glory keys and stuff like that, but you might want to save up for a better Glory Shop troop or a better stone. So we got the blue-brown trait stone. Let's go check that out and see what we can get fully traded. So we go blue, we go brown, we go all colors, we go base rarity, we go show all, and this will tell you what you can trait with that trait stone. Is there anything good? We got Megavore, baby, death below. One of my favorite traits in the game. 8% chance to kill the last enemy in 4 or 5 gym matches. Use that with the Psycho Missy. We also have Missy. Enchant all allies on 4 or 5 gym matches. That's always nice. You got Ironhawk, that artillery support. One of the most important traits in the game again. So 3 really good traits right there just off Jump Street. Then you got Ferris Ra. I said he was 100% bonus souls in a previous video. He's 150. So I think it was the live stream. I meant be cool if they brought in a troop that does like 200% bonus souls when I was talking about that. Stonehammer has 80% skull reduction. Mother of Darkness has a bleed. Anything else? Ulor does have like Ancient Chill. Vashtagon has a curse. I think Emperor Corvash has stun a random enemy in 4 or 5 gym matches and 25% skull reduction and 3 to all skills if in first position. If you get him really early in the game, he's a decent tank and stunner and true damage. Anybody else here? So far, so good, though. Forest Troll, really important for your King Gobtruffle Truffle Shuffle team, and it has Bark Skin and Inflict Entangle when doing skull damage, and it's 100% that it uses the stone because it's a blue-brown troop. The Mythics, you got to make sure they use the stone because there's 3 colors on them. Anything else? It's a lot of Mythics, so Ironhawk, Megavore, Mistralis, Forest Troll, Emperor Corvash, Vashtagon. So pretty important Ferris Ra for those. So if you're looking to fully trait Ironhawk, Megavore, Mistralis, Ferris Ra, Vashtagon, or like Emperor Corvash, or Forest Troll, it's a really good stone. So it's like probably like a top 10 stone, I would say. Not bad. So check that out if you just got like Ironhawk, so you just got both your Ironhawks or something, and you just don't have the stone for some reason, you can buy them in the Glory Shop right now and fully trait that Ironhawk and get to work. Alright, so that was the stone. Let's go check out the event key drop table. It's probably pretty bad because Hellcrag is not fully released and they don't have super duper awesome troops, so probably not gonna be a big pass, honestly, because we've had this like 3 times now, and if you don't already have everything, you're probably, even if you don't, you're probably not going to throw precious event keys for this. So you could get Tourmaline, and he would be okay for this. He would be really good for this world event right now. So if you want to just get it for the world event, which is not advised, because you could just do Obsidiaxis, you could go down to Obsidian in depths and throw Chaos Shards, which are easier to get than event keys, and just use Obsidiaxis. Or just use Chalcedony, which I'm sure you have a ton of after doing the Journey event. But this is the drop table. This one's not in it. There's a couple, like Nabasu's probably not in it yet because of the Kingdom Pass. This is not in it because of its Obsidian Depths. You know what I mean? So it's not like, it's a very small drop table. There's probably Chernabog, might be one of the best things. Tourmaline. And then Chalcedony. So if you're missing some like copies and you want to fully ascend and whatnot, maybe, but I really wouldn't recommend it because if you need a top 10 mythic, you want to save your event keys and try for them with when their event kingdom comes around. All right, anyway, so that's that. Let's go check out everything else going on this week. So today we have the campaign. You want to get that done as soon as possible so you can get all those stats for the Guild Wars, which is also going on this week. Get your Sentinels and your Defend set. Tomorrow we have Faction Assault, Obsidian Depths. So let's go check out, see if I have a quick recommendation for a team. I can never find it, and I always just go right over it. Let's see what we got here. We got purple and brown. So I was going with Guard's Avatar. That's a good one to just through it. If not, you could do triple Cunning Stone Slicer. You could do triple Bear with the Axe of the North. Defiance, I think his name is. You could do... purple and brown. I think you can do High King Iron Gut. What else? You could just do like in a Racnian Weaver or something. But mostly the recommendation is Guard's Avatar if you're high level, and then maybe like Triple Wall of Bones, Black Manacles if you're low level, something like that, or the Triple Cunning or the Triple Defiance. Just quick recommendations. I'll show more teams tomorrow for that. All right, back here. Wednesday we have a pet. It's the Growl, I think his name is. Thursday we have the Geomancer class event again. You could probably just use Chalcedony for that. And then this weekend we have Bounty. We're getting that Stone Mephite troop, and Bounty is like the best single player event in the game that actually gives like rewards traditionally through an event type of thing. Vault's really the best single player event in the game, but Bounty gives like the best rewards for completion. So yeah, what else? Campaign. Medusa wasn't in the Mist of Scales, but her other sister Eurali gave us some mirror shards to help defeat her. She also told us where to find her in Hellcrag, of course. So I gotta do Geomancer Hero, we gotta equip our Geomancer class, and just go to Explore 1 or something, or do something else, whatever you're gonna do. Hunting Medusa, you could probably just do that in the World event. They're like all Medusas. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not, but you could try it. And if not, you could go to PvP and see if anybody has Medusa, but that's a paid troop, so it's going to be hard. So if the World event doesn't work, I would say just skip it and try something else. Do a reroll. Relic Master, just go check out your weapons. Go sort by relic, and then pick a relic weapon like Reflection of Good or something. Put it on the top of your team and just, you know, blow through Explorer 1 with Geomancer equipped. You'll get those done. Alright, what are we getting here? So, some more copies of the pet. And Medusa. So you get Medusa. 24, purple, yellow, brown, Mist of Scales, Naga Monster. Deal true damage to an enemy boosted by stone blocks, then convert 8 gems of one of their mana colors to stone blocks. So it might go good with the new troop in the Glory Shop, but just to make a team with Medusa, I don't know if it's worth it. Curse and stun a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. That might be pretty strong with Impervious. I probably won't get that for a while because I'm free to play. Let's see what... We're going to have all of our stats after this week, so that's good for Guild Wars. Remember, you definitely want to get this done today if possible. But yeah, that is everything for this video. I'm going to make a Teams video and release it as soon as possible right after this one, so look out for that. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.